Tuesday. It's the Wheels in Motion show. So, some interesting things and some bumming things. So, we have some seemingly Teflon stocks that just keep going up, and then we got the dogs that are being affected by the virus, and then you've got SPY doing this. So, here, SPY starting off the month doing nothing, right? And it might seem like it because one of the things I can't stress enough is that when you still have the VIX this high, normal days that would just kind of peter out and do nothing, you can see them fire up at the end of the day. So still inside month, nowhere near taking out the highs or lows. We could spend years in here. Let's hope we don't. If we go to the weekly, you're going to see this. So tried to rev strat yesterday, gap down. Right, here's your inside bar hammer, here's your shooter. But then goes into conflict here. So potential 3 outside week to the upside. But here on the daily, now we gap up and now we came in. And what happened on the 60 here, if you look at this, here we gap up, we kept going, right? Then with the 2 continuation, right? And up in here, this took out this by 1 penny. And then it went boom, outside bar. And that's why you got to be aware of this environment because this could show up at any time. Outside bar, reversal 3, 2 down to take them out. Here's the broadening formation per the day. So if we take this out, you're going to see this. Let's take it out further. Here. So we have this big formation in here. What's this? And how are we going to resolve this to take out that or that? All right, that's what you want to know. All right, so first you get out of here, then you got to stay out, or you come ripping back through, or vice versa. So that in the SPY right in itself is what you're going to be looking at. So we're still feeling out this month. There's these things that keep blasting, and we've got like Clorox here as well. It should. Inside month to the upside. Earnings out of the way. We're still bleaching everything, and so that's good for the rest of the month. As long as this thing's above 198.75, that's going to get my attention. Lock this up. If we go to Regeneron, still going. All right, and we've known about Regeneron for a long time. And so Regeneron on the weekly doing this. This was, I believe, higher high. Yep. 2 up, 2 down, 222. Now it reaches its magnitude. When you go 222 like that, the continuation, you just want to take this stuff out. So if we go take it out on the monthly, this is how long we've been watching this baby. All this stuff. So here, this one's just a mistake. So here, look at this. And so we knew about this and the 2-2, and I've talked about if you've been here. We knew about the 3-2 here on the monthly. Now gunning for all-time highs. Here, 605.93. Let's do it. Give me 605.94. Because if you look at IBB, still strong. It's still an inside month, but it's still green, and we're watching this daily here, and here's your broadening formation again. So we knew about this from the weekend vid. 2-2 reversal yesterday and then follow through. So we'll see if that can keep going, and you can watch a bunch of bios with that, obviously. Apple does this. Inside month to the upside so far. So far they're forgiving anything that's going on. So that's got to stay up there, but above 294.53, just slightly above that. But it is what it is. It's inside month and up for you. QDEL. This is on our inside year and up list on the macro list, and this thing monthly still green, albeit inside, and weekly still inside, still green though. And you get yourself an inside day to see if they want to blast this thing into more highs. MKTX. And MKTX, one of those from last month. 3-2 up, boom, still going into new highs, and you can see another nice day today. You got some exhaustion risk, but there's your inside day to the upside. So we'll see if that gives us any way in. TWOU, and TWOU, one of the few, the proud, the 312 inside month to the upside here above 25.17, and so our target's to take this out. 30.05, right? So you got a little bit more room on that to see if we can take that out. D-Dog. And D-Dog, another inside month and upper. Here, above 45.28. You've got LBTYA. LBTYA, inside month and upper, right? So today comes in a little bit. That's fine. Triangle the out, and we'll see if that can regroup here. So the bad thing about that is it takes that weekly back red here. So just on the radar for the monthly. Was going to pull up Melly, but Melly comes out with some earnings and blast off. Here's your inside week to the upside for Melly. Inside month and up over 630, 320, and now blasting toward the highs is up at 730 already. So that's going to be a gapper tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on that. Tandem. And Tandem, inside month to the upside over 80.38. There's $6 so far. We'll see if that can get us any follow through. 60's fun. Came in a little bit at the end of the day. Here you go. Here's something you look for. That 3 outside, inside, boom. Right there with full time frame continuity to the upside. And the target's to take that out at least. Here, 84.63, which it did. And then you go up into here, and then you get your reversal, and you take your profit and look for it to set up again. If we go to Massimo, another one of them rippers from last month, boom, still going. And some nice dailies on here, so we'd like to see if we can get some corrective activity to get in there, but still going. And believe it or not, sneaking up here, Stamps. Last month was also inside monthly upside. Now you're still in this Mulder bar here, right? So what that means is this is a 2-month inside pattern, and you want to stay above that now, above 169. You're right there right now, but we'll see how that goes weekly. Here you can see this. Couldn't get out of the Mulder bar, and now triangling back up. And so we want to be aware of this, 172.89. Once you get above that, we want to get up there and get out of this. Otherwise, this could be an internal broadening formation where you can't get out of the Mother bar, and we'd be very aware of that. On the downside, we're still watching the Baidus and all the other disasters, but Baidu here, still minding this inside month. It's just kind of sitting here for now, but anytime it breaks back below 94.90, it'll get our attention. And watching Boeing, of course. Boeing red, and so looking for that 120.02 would take care of business on this. It's been sluggish and tight in here. You can see this here, but certainly not a lot of good happening over there. And if you take a look at the daily, you can see this. It goes 2 up and then comes back. Doesn't quite take this low out, so we'll see if tomorrow they just want to come finish it off and go compound 3 or worse. Obviously, the airlines still having all sorts of problems. There's American here. Still just doji on the week. So, like I said, we're not going to spend too much time here. Just it's the usual suspects that we're watching. Your cruise lines, certainly NCLH today trying to take care of more business, and just watch them come up. And then here's your 2-2 reversal right there. And so some of the stuff's not that easy because it'll go down, then it'll gap up, come back up, and that's why we're doing a lot more trading than positioning in this environment. It's up to you what you want to do, but as far as watching, like I said, this afternoon where they just come ripping back through, there's so much opportunity during the day. There's not really a need to do that. So if you go to work, WRK, this is going to be one of the few the proud. The inside month and down are here below 25.46. Play, another disaster name that's still inside month but getting closer, and that would be nice here below 950. Still got some percentages on that to take down. With the IBB going up, you had Alexian doing this. Still inside month. Here, taking the 2-2 week down. And so when you get a 2-2 reversal, 2 up, 2 down, here's the magnitude to take that out, because now it's an outside bar of that. Your hopes is it keeps coming back through all this stuff, right? So we'll see how that goes. Don't want to waste too much time today just because, like I said, it's the beginning of the month. There's a lot of earnings coming out. We're going to be staying on that. And as you can see, there's intraday movement where the SPY, if you go to the 15-minute, here, and here's your broadening formation here. You can see, ooh, this is nice. This kind of stuff is going to show up, and you just want to be ready for it, all right, and stuff like that. If we can take a look at crude real quick, and crude UCO here. Taking out last week's inside week and up for crude. Right, so that's something we want to know about. UCO above 1467 coming up, and you can watch some usual suspects, and you can see Chesapeake here, even though they're probably going to file bankruptcy, trying to go 2 up, but we'll see. This thing's got a good enough range. I'd be watching that too as far as a trading vehicle. If you go to gold, here gold goes outside day, and so here's one of the things we're watching for in the gold arena is you had a lot of inside weeks here. So if GLD can get out of here, you've got GDX taking it already to the upside. GDXJ here still closer, so we're going to keep an eye on that combination if GLD can get going, because we've had underperformance in the miners, for a long time, and then when you can start to see them outperform and then have gold be a kicker and kick that in, that could do a little more damage. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it at that. Early in the month, lots of stuff still inside of the month, and a lot of earnings to disseminate, so we're going to stay on that. That's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith in the Black Quant GTF here at T3 Live, the Wheels in Motion show.